Hi guys, good afternoon. I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I am going to be doing today's Ascension message for March 29th through April 5th, 2021. There was a lot of channeled messages that came out today before I even began shuffling. They just started pouring out. But it was, hold on, I'll explain. But anyway, so the messages are empaths are going through a major shift or major shifts right now. So you could experience several different shifts within your empathic abilities and the way that you perceive things, the way that you feel energy and stuff like that. It says what you feel, how you used to experience energy is different, maybe even something strange about it. It will feel foreign for a bit, then it won't. Anger subsides, but tears will come and flow. This will change later in another shift. And they were talking about the energy of, the tears flowing will shift again. So, like, we're going through different stages, basically. And not everybody's going to resonate with this. Some of you may not be as far along and going through those shifts, one. But, either way it goes, if you're an empath and you feel energies, there's some kind of shift that you're going through. Many, they're saying. So, anyway, it says, keep up the good work, courageous warrior you are, beautiful souls, we love you. Your challenges won't seem so much like challenges. The rise above that feeling will play out. And I got just this feeling like people are starting to be more in the rhythm of their life song, or they're going more with the flow of what the universe is putting in front of them. Not really overreacting to anything, just being present in the feelings that they're feeling, allowing whatever to happen. If it's that crying stage that you're in, that's where I'm at. I'm not really feeling much anger. It's more like the human wants to feel the anger, but then instantly I'm reminded I don't have to feel that anger, and then the tears come. So it's like an awareness that's brought to me, and then the tears flow. So it's more like a purging that's coming with that. So I'm sure a lot of you are going through that. But anyway, it says, be patient with your body. It's playing catch up. It says various physical symptoms, and then seeing the matrix, pixels, grids, vortexes, portals, astral travel, lucid dreaming are all to be expected now. Enjoy the ride. That was the messages that they gave us, and they all felt like really good messages. A lot of these things I'm experiencing right now, and especially the whole empath thing, I'm experiencing that quite a bit. So like in the past, I'd say 4 to 7 days, I don't know, something like that, I started feeling like a shift in the way that I feel energy, especially if I'm being cautioned about something, or 303, or if somebody's energy just isn't resonate with me. My whole body from head to toe will start vibrating, and it's almost like if you've ever had a panic attack, it's like having a panic attack, but the fear's not there. I'm just sitting in it and then asking questions like, why am I feeling this way? What triggered this response? 321. You guys can look those up on Sacred Scribes, but I'll ask questions like, what triggered that response? And then it goes even further. Whatever the trigger was that triggered that my body to respond that way, I take a look at that and I either heal it, or I talk about it, or whatever I'm supposed to do with it. It just depends on the situation. But a lot of you are having to process through things like that. 3, 4, 5. The first card that came out as I was shuffling was Tiger's Eye. This is a number 39 card. That's rounds down to number 12. One is about new beginnings as well as manifestation. 2 is about duality, goal setting, being patient, faith, having faith, practicing faith, things like that. 3 is about the Ascended Masters working with you. 9 is about philanthropy. But what I was getting from this card, this is about animals in the solar plexus, but instantly what I was getting from this card is the use of your animals or pets, or even your spirit animal guides if you don't have pets, as a way of comfort, as a way of healing. So a lot of times our animals, not always, but a lot of times our animals, and I know this because I've experienced this with, especially the dog that I have now, and I've experienced it with 2 other pets in my life, where they were a part of me. They acted like me. They had the same type of characteristics. They were just as stingy as me, what have you. Like they were like another aspect of me. Okay, so this dog in particular, 456, Copper, he has been on this healing journey with me pretty much the whole time. He has been my healer. He's always been next to me when I'm crying, when I'm going through 505, going through stuff, but 505, he'll be there for me, and he's a way of healing. And some of you need to depend on these animals right now for comfort. Okay. I said the tears are coming right now. A lot of you are going through that. The empathic abilities, you can experience way different symptoms than I have. My symptoms are, ringing in my ears, pain, a lot of pain in my ears. My senses, all of them are very, very heightened, very, very connected. A lot of cautions and warnings about things with my physical body feeling it, as waves of energy, itching a lot of times. When it's good stuff, it'll be itching, or when I'm just very, very connected, 555, as well as, those trigger moments where from head to toe, I feel like I'm in a panic mode. My whole body's twitching and shaking inside, and sometimes I can even see it on the outside, and I just have to pay attention to what's going on, 606, and see what there is that I can do. But pretty much this is all I was getting off of that card. But this could also mean that you need to connect with your animals telepathically, or maybe you're starting to have telepathic communication with animals, and it's also about the solar plexus chakra. Some of you may start to be feeling more empowered. I'm hearing something to do with connection with the sun with this as well. So some of you need to connect with the sun, maybe sun gazing or doing healing on the solar plexus with the sun. So directing the sun to go into the solar plexus, into the core, I'm hearing. So somebody needs to do that, or all of us maybe. The next card that came out is Clear Quartz, which is a number 14 card, rounds down to a number 5, which is about positive change and transformation. 1 is about new beginnings and manifestation. And I'm hearing rapid manifestation. So be real careful of what you are thinking and how you're acting, and, things that you're saying, because that will be manifested, whether it's lower vibrating energy or higher vibrating energy. 4 is about the archangels working with you. This is a card of meditation in the crown chakra, and I'm feeling as if a lot of people are feeling very connected to the universe, to the heavens, to multiple realms or multiple dimensions or something of that sort. And meditation is gonna help you to feel more clear about what is going on. A lot of you are starting to shift through higher dimensions, and seeing things from those higher dimensions in this dimension, if that makes sense. This is also a card reminding us to make sure that we get into meditation as much as possible. Some of us need to go back to the beginning. So for me, I do a lot of guided meditations with Nick. We haven't as much lately, but we normally do a lot of guided meditations. We just connect with angels and guides and see what they want us to do. But I'm feeling led back to doing work on like one day a week. Every day of the week for a week, just working on the root chakra, and then moving up the ladder, or moving up the chakra, so to speak, and getting back to the basics, listening to music for that particular chakra that I'm going to do healing on for that week. Also listen to music in my earbuds at night, or on my laptop next to me while I'm sleeping, so that I'm hearing that music that's also going to help that. So I'm feeling the need for a lot of us to get back to the basics, get back to the beginning, like have like a refresher course when it comes to the things that you've already done that's helped you to get to where you are. Don't forget those things, because some of those things need to be brought back into this time now. And I'm hearing yes, ding, ding, ding. So they're really wanting us to pay attention to things like that. But I feel a lot of people are just really getting connected to the etherics right now, or the universe, the astral, things like that. This could also be talking about astral travel and lucid dreaming, as well as what the messages were saying. So Penelope Dreamweaver is the next card. This is a 28 card, rounds down to a number 10, which is about endings and conclusions, as well as new beginnings, new cycles. 2 is about duality, practicing hope, faith, trust, patience, joy. 8 is about abundance and financial security, going with the flow. This card is about dreams coming true, manifesting things into your reality, fast, rapid manifestation, I'm hearing. This is also about interaction and experiences within our dreams. So a lot, like I was saying about the lucid dreaming, a lot of you may be doing healing on yourself and others, or maybe connecting with twin flame, maybe connecting and meeting guides, or anything could be happening. Somebody's going to the ancient cities and learning different things about technology and bringing that forward. A lot of you are connecting with ETs and the Astral is what I'm hearing. So this card is talking about dream time and things happening during dream time or lucid dreaming. Yes, I'm hearing ding, ding, ding. Bells and whistles. The Jack of Diamonds is about good news coming our way. You know, the Rider is about bringer of good news. This is a number 14 card, rounds down to a number 5. 5 is about positive change and transformation. 1 is about new beginnings, manifestation. 4 is about the archangels working with you. The archangels may even be giving you this news that's coming. The news that's coming could be coming in dream time or while you're astral traveling and connecting during meditation. This may be news that's coming from the universe as you're connecting, you know, and having awakenings to your crown. A lot of you, this is news of something to do with a career change or becoming an entrepreneur. Yes, I'm hearing. A lot of people are really starting to take the time to do things that they really desire or like hobbyish type things and starting to make money that way. But this is news of money, a lot of money for some of you, a whole lot of money for some of you. But this is just a card of good news coming. So you may have already got that good news. You may be experiencing just periods of random times where good news is coming, but expect good news. And I'm feeling this card needs to, thank you. There could be, okay, this is the 7 of Spades, which is a number 25 card, rounds down to number 7. 7 is about spiritual awakenings. 5 about positive change and transformation. 2 is about duality, faith, and patience. But this could indicate that somebody is getting ready to go through a divorce or is thinking about a divorce, is questioning whether or not to have a divorce. But this is also talking about happiness and domestic relationships. So take it as it resonates with you. If you're not somebody that's been thinking about divorce or something like that, or could even be talking about the ending of a relationship or partnership. 12, I was told to tell you guys, but I like to think of the positive aspects of things and think that that's happiness in relationships. So take it however it resonates with you. What other messages do you have, please, for March 29th through April 5th, 2021, for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, and those who are not aware but come to my channel and need that awakening? Okay, let's see what these have to say. This is the 2 of Hearts, number 19 card. I'm not really getting anything off of this, but this is representing a man, maybe a man that would be influential in your life. That's somebody that's bringing you news. For some of you, this is a male employer or somebody that is helping you to start a business. I feel like for some of you, this is talking about money coming from a man that is going to help you with this entrepreneurship, business, whatever it is. Yes, I'm hearing for a lot of you, that's what this is talking about. But I feel like this card is talking about invention. For some reason, I'm feeling like invention with this card. So some of you may even be inventing things that you need to get patented. Yes, I'm hearing. So whoever that's for. And then this is a 6 of Hearts, which is a number 3 card, which is about the Ascended Masters working with you. Sorry, I was getting all tripped up because of the number 6 and the 3. But anyway, this is a card of success, happy ventures, adventure. Somebody might be even having success when it comes to buying land or property, I'm hearing. Yes. Ding, ding, ding. So somebody's definitely getting ready to buy land, or 1414, you look that up on Sacred Scribes, or maybe they're coming into the money, or may even be this man that's influential is going to bring money to them. That's going to help them to buy land, something of that sort. A lot of people are starting to plan for being self-sufficient, living off the land, all of that stuff, going to not having bills or as little bills as possible. And that's what this is talking about. Some of you are starting to step into 144, starting to step into the doors that are opening that are going to lead you to that land or that home, or whatever. The property. Yes, I'm hearing. What cards do I go to now? Fairy cards. Thank you. Fairies, what messages do you have, please, for March 29th through April 5th, 2021? For all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey. I'm going, oh, am I supposed to take both of those? Okay, so which one was it? I'm just going to take them both because I'm not really getting a clear answer. The Soul Shrinker, which is the number 55 card, rounds down to number 10. 10 being about endings and conclusions, as well as new beginnings, new cycles. 5 is about positive change and transformation. This card could mean that somebody's ego is being brought down to a different level, or being starting to be looked at, and their ego is starting to dissolve. This could also mean that somebody is talking about you maliciously, or somebody's gossiping about you. For some of you, this could be this new business adventure that you are going on. It's people are going to be gossiping about you, saying you're not going to make it. You know, it's crazy ideas. Your crafts aren't going to make you any money, what have you. People are going to talk crap, and you just need to push through that and know that as long as you're doing what you're guided to do and what you feel like you are supposed to be doing, you're on the right track anyway. So just keep doing that. The Bodacious Bodoc, which is a 59 card. 5 is about positive change and transformation. 9 is about philanthropy. This card I am not really getting anything off of, so I'm going to read out of the book what it has to say. I feel like it's talking about curiosity, though. May have something to do with curiosity. Let's see. Meddling, tampering, sabotage. Somebody could be helping you to fix things and putting things into order as well. So however you want to take that. I feel like it may be even warning some of you about some of the feelings that you're getting, you know, throughout your body, those empathic abilities that I was talking about that are being more enhanced right now. Some of you are even connecting with the thoughts that people are having about you, the things that they are thinking about you. Yeah, I'm hearing. So this may even be warning you of people trying to sabotage things in your life as well. But I'm getting more of, this is like people picking up on what people are thinking about them, what they're saying about them. And you guys are warned about it by knowing those knowings that are coming in, or being able to connect with those thoughts that they're having. So congratulations for those who do that. I do it all the time. Sometimes that can be a blessing. Sometimes it can be a curse, because sometimes I don't want to know what people are thinking about me or what they're feeling and going through, because I don't like to have to deal with some of that stuff. Sometimes I want to just deal with my own stuff. So a lot of you could be even going through periods of things like that. But am I supposed to continue the bottom? Lascuna, which is a 39 card, rounds down to a number 12. 3 is about the Ascended Masters working with you. 9 is about philanthropy. 1 is about positive change. 1 is about the law of attraction and staying positive through those changes. And then 2 is about duality. Not getting anything off of this card either today. Usually it's about duty, committing. Let's see if there's any extra messages that I get off of this when I read it. Okay, this is about sunken treasure, discovery of self. I'm hearing enlightenment right now too, but and this is also about adventure, it says. Let's see what else it says. Lascuna tells us to pay attention to our dreams. There's that about the dreams again. So definitely paying attention to our dreams. Listening to the murmur of the waters. Note the patterns in the damp fallen leaves. To listen to the distant high sounds of angelic music among the stars. She also suggests taking soothing baths, hot tubs, jacuzzis, trips to the nearest spa or hot springs, and dips in the handiest sea, pond, or mountain lake. Mud baths also will help us to quiet down and become strong enough to explore her territory, which is the earth and the waters, from the depths to the heights. It is important to explore the inner realms. She tells us that exploration of the outer realms is also vital. She suggests that we go places that we have never been, try things that we have never done, and take classes and and subjects we are meant to study someday, or learn a language and see where that takes us. So it's talking about just exploring new things far and wide, whatever that means for you. What cards do I go to now? What cards? Universal energies, what messages do you have, please, for March 29th through... Am I supposed to take both of them? Thank you. I know no more, they said. Your energy is gaining momentum. This is a waxing moon card. It means just exactly what it's saying. Obviously, I mean, we're all kind of going through it. However, it's not as bad as it used to be to get through it. Okay, for some of us, a lot of you may still be going through quite a rough time. But for those of us that's been on this path for a while and been experiencing these symptoms for a while, we're starting to kind of move up in the way that we experience things. So things aren't as harsh to us anymore. We're not taking things as a personal threat anymore, what have you, but we're moving up, so to speak. We're gaining momentum in those energies. This is also, for some of you, talking about meditation. I'm hearing something to do with when you're meditating, you're starting to get somewhere. You're finally starting to see colors, maybe flashes of light. You may even start to see eyes or beings of light and darkness starting to connect with you. 2112, I was told to tell you. But this also has something to do with people astral traveling, lucid dreaming, starting to connect with those types of things. And you're gaining momentum in that. Charging ahead is what I hear. Getting fulfillment out of those things is also what I'm hearing. It is time to release negativity. This is a full moon in Scorpio. So whoever this is talking to, if you're complaining about the lessons that you're going through, if you're, just really having a hard time and letting the universe know that you're not liking it, it's asking you to start talking differently. Change the way that you think. Change the way that you talk. It's also talking about changing the way that you act towards people. This is asking you to release any person, place, or thing. 2200. Any person, place, or thing that is causing you harm, that is of a lower vibrating energy or no longer resonates with you. Ask that the universe will replace those people, places, and things with other people, places, and things that are of higher vibration and that resonate with you, and that will happen for you. What cards am I supposed to go to now? Angel Therapy. Universal energies, what messages? That was fast. Clear yourself. So 2 cards about clearing yourself and releasing negative energy. So this is talking about releasing any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. Some of you may be absorbing energy from coworkers or a boss, I'm hearing. This is also talking about those of you who are starting to have your empathic abilities more heightened, or just learning that you're an empath even. Clearing yourself often, staying grounded, using things like sage to clear yourself, carrying black obsidian, black tourmaline, any of the black stones to help you stay protected and grounded. And I'm meaning protection from those lower vibrating energies that may try to attach to your soul or your energy or what have you, that's going to make you feel more down. And those energies that are not your own is what I'm talking about. So this is what this is pertaining to. Yes, they're saying keeping your aura expanded, as well as what I'm hearing right now. What other messages do you have, please, for March 29th through? Thank you. Be willing to forgive. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. Some of you, this is talking about ending a relationship, or a relationship coming to an end that you was not expecting to come to an end. A lot of you, this is because you are rising above the energy that they put out. You're not resonating with them anymore. You really, really, truly love them. You thought that they were your person, but for some reason you're passing them up. They're maybe not as in tune with your abilities, or maybe they're not even an awakened being yet, or not experiencing awakening yet, because everybody's starting to awaken, but maybe they're just not experiencing it yet or becoming aware of it yet. And it's just time for you to move past that. 24. A lot of you are feeling some kind of anger because they're not where you are. However, you need to remember that, everybody has their own pace of learning. Everybody awakens at a different time when they're supposed to. And maybe they just aren't your person, is what I'm hearing. But a lot of you, this is also talking about forgiveness of your parents, or maybe you're the parent that needs forgive, so you're working on forgiveness of self. I'm hearing yes. Okay, let's put that there. Thank you. What cards do I go to now? Thank you. Animal spirit guides, what messages do you have? Thank you. Panda, create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work. Both, I'm hearing. And this is, this card means exactly what it's talking about. For some of you, this could be that the panda is a spirit animal guide for you. So you need to look up the animal symbolism for the panda and see if that connects with you. 2525. What other messages do you have, please? Thank you. Whoa. Thank you. Hawaiian owl. It says your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now. So pay close attention to signs and omens from them. So a lot of connection right now for me. I'm starting to itch as I'm reading this one, but a lot of connection for me lately has been itching. My eyes have been focusing in and out as if it was like a camera lens or something, getting ready to take a picture. They've been focusing in and out. It's been quite annoying. However, I've been told it won't last forever. It's just another adjustment or another upgrade to what I already experienced, basically. But also swishing sounds in the ears, wind sounds in the ears, ringing, could be various things in the ears, but also heat, something to do with heat in the ears. I get a lot of heat in my ears, but that's more so when I'm like feeling feelings. They'll get hot if something is really, really important that I need to pay attention to. So you may even be experiencing that, but tingles and things, pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, putting money in front of you, feathers being dropped, red birds, any kind of animal they may be trying to contact you through. For some of you, these are cats coming to you. They could be also just like the angels showing you different numbers and trying to give you repeated messages like that. You could be hearing them through internal voice or even an audible voice. Yes, I'm hearing. They could be talking to you through music. Yes, the words or lyrics of music. Unicorn. It says, indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. So just an example, one of the things that I've been told to do, and I've been having this repeat to me for several days, is we have these popsicle sticks in the drawer that we were using to mark plants that we were, seeds that we had planted and, wanted to know, to label them basically. But I was told to use them and start putting phrases on them that I channeled to put on them. And I'm going to be using them for love messages. So I'm going to start to do, readings for, love readings, pick a pile of love readings. And I'm supposed to use these for messages, for love messages. So, that's something I've been guided to do. And there's other things that I've been guided to do, starting with this channel and things like that. But just be creative. Ask. If you're not a creative person, I've been asking because I've been feeling a little bit down and, not down, but really purging some stuff and, crying a lot. And I'm just like, get me past these feelings. Yes, I'm going with the flow. I'm not overreacting to them or anything. I'm just sitting in silence and crying and doing what I have to do. But like, bring me some creative ideas. Help me to be creative in things so that I can get out of these energies and not just sit here and cry. There's other things that I can do, but sometimes I can get real bored because I'm not one that watches a lot of TV. We don't even have like cable or anything. If we do, it's on YouTube, or a movie that we may watch, but we don't even like doing that most of the time, unless it's like, shows that are going to teach us something, help us to learn things. So, a lot of times we can get bored, but I've been asking, give me creative ideas on things that I can do. And I've been getting them. I just need to put action into doing those things. So some of you are just like that as well. Are there any other messages today? I heard no. So today's I am affirmations. I am a warrior. It's perfect. I love it. I am loved, loving, and lovable. Okay, guys, please like, share, subscribe, and follow. Let me know down in the comments below, please, if this message resonates with you. Please take a look at my new website, which is uniqueme303healing.net, and take advantage of the 10-card reading, body scan, and healing for $123 US. I don't know how much longer I'm going to have that as well. Go and visit Nick's YouTube channel, which is Starseed Infinite Healing, and give him some words of encouragement. I hope everybody has a wonderful week. Remember, as we're going through all this, these upgrades, so to speak, to our empathic abilities or any abilities, to just go with the flow, be present in the moment, feel what you have to feel, because that's only going to last for a short time. Then it's going to even shift into something else. So just be patient with yourself, be patient with the universe and what it's doing for you right now. I love you guys. Bye.